It is freezing outside, so you know what that means. We are going to La Panaderia, also known as the bakery, because we are going to make some chocolate today. So, first, let's purchase our bread. And my go to is always some good old conchas. They are just so delicious. Chef's kiss perfection, in my opinion, with hot milk, hot chocolate milk, I should specify. They are just a delight. And of course, who doesn't love a good chocolate drizzled donut with their hot chocolate? It is so delicious. This one is definitely very unique. I've never seen this one, but it's a combination of like cream with, of course, a donut bread and chocolate drizzle. It must be delicious. We are certainly going to be trying that. I don't know what this bread is called. It is delicious, in my opinion, with hot chocolate. I've always loved it since when I was young. Cookies and this cheesecake stuffed bread, which I'm sure my son is going to love. He loves cheesecake everything. And of course, you cannot leave a bakery without churros. Just trust me on that one. All right, let's go home. Let's make some hot chocolate. But first, isn't this just so adorable? I love walking downtown. It gives such an aesthetic Hallmark vibes, especially if your city decorates for Christmas. I randomly like to pretend like I am in a movie. Please let me know if you also do the same, especially when you're walking downtown. I forgot to mention, you can purchase this hot chocolate at the bakery itself. Usually they will have it there. If not, then you can buy it at your local Walmart. I know a lot of Mexican stores do have Abuelita's hot chocolate there. For this recipe, I will be using whole milk. You can substitute milk for almond milk, soy milk, any other milk if you're lactose intolerant. But for my recipe, I will be using whole milk and I will be serving 4 cups. The heat setting is going to be low and slow. You don't want to scorch your milk. You certainly want to take your sweet time heating up your milk. Now I will add my full chocolate brick. Remember, I used 4 cups of milk. Now it's time to call for reinforcements, also known as my handy dandy whisk. We are going to have to mix around our milk so that that brick of chocolate melts evenly. And now you're just going to keep on whisking randomly here and there. Keep checking on your milk. Don't let it do its own thing because it can boil over, so just a heads up there. Remember, we added a hard brick of chocolate, so be patient with it. Let it do its thing. Of course, mix it around, but this is what it looks like after maybe 3 minutes of mixing it around and let it do its thing. After a few more minutes, this is what my hot chocolate is looking like. We can see the chocolate is starting to melt. One thing to note here with Mexican hot chocolate, that chocolate doesn't fully 100% blend and become one with the milk. Instead of fully integrating and becoming one with the milk, it loves to show its individuality within the milk. And as you can see here, there's going to be lots of little residue of the hot chocolate, which is expected. So don't worry if it's not melting, because most often than not, it is just the deliciousness of the hot chocolate coming through. Look at who is eager for some hot chocolate. Is my little chunky. The sweetie pie will not get any hot chocolate, but it is for his own good. Alright, look at how beautiful this looks. It is almost ready. I'm just letting it simmer a tad bit longer. Now, within the last minute or two of it simmering, I am going to integrate a cinnamon stick and I'm going to lower the heat even more here. I almost let it do its thing and you saw it was about to bubble over, so be careful and watch over it. Don't let it do its own thing, trust me. You do not want to have a spillover. I've only added one cinnamon stick here because cinnamon can become very overpowering, so only one for the last minutes. Okay, look at how steamy it is. It is now ready for serving. Now it's time to fill up our cups with some hot chocolate. One tip for serving is to grab a coffee cup and scoop your milk up and pour it onto your coffee cup, your second coffee cup. The reason for it is because it can be very messy if you just grab the pot and start pouring it. I unfortunately learned the hard way, but hey, I'm just a girl, right? Alright, it is now time to enjoy some delicious hot chocolate with bun. I hope that you enjoy making this recipe. It is going to be so delicious. I am still perfecting my hot chocolate, but I feel like this hot chocolate is certainly shareable because I've learned from trial and error. I previously used too much chocolate or too much cinnamon for sure. So just be wary of how much you use. Don't beat yourself up if you feel like you've, in I'm putting in quotes, ruined your hot chocolate. Trust me, you will get it right. It's all about trials and errors. So give it a try. If you don't like it, good thing that Abuelita comes with a couple of bricks, so you'll definitely get in more practice. Take note of what you liked the first time that you make your hot chocolate and either reduce or increase according to your taste buds. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful time making your chocolate.